Because it's playoff time of the year. It's got to be your favorite time of the year, right?
It is when you're in them. Yeah, for sure. No, we're looking forward to it. We feel as if we've had a good day's training as well today. So no, we're excited. We're looking forward to the game Sunday for sure.
You're coming in the way you want to. You're coming in on an unbeaten streak. Won a lot of those.
Yeah, no, we come in with some confidence, which is great. I think some of the performances have been really good. I think both in the games and in training. So we're pleased, but equally Sunday's a completely different day. So we're looking forward to it, and hopefully we can play the game and not the occasion. That's the big thing.
What kind of experience can you take from last year's playoff appearance into this year, or is it just two totally different years?
I think, yeah, it's difficult. I mean, I think the experience maybe of handling nerves, but when you've 10 new players, again, it's completely different. So I think the dynamic is different this year to last year, as you'd expect with 10 new players. But I think for us, it's focusing on what you can control, which is training and games. So performance. So yeah, we've been pleased with training so far. So hopefully we'll continue that on and finish the week out strong in training and get a good strong performance on Sunday. That's what we're looking for.
And how important is that home field advantage for you all?
Great. I mean, I think we're really excited to play in front of our fans. We're expecting a big crowd, so we're really looking forward to it. And I would encourage literally, bring the dog Sunday night. I want everyone there. Bring everyone you can out Sunday, so we get a big crowd and cheer all the guys on. So our players certainly deserve it, and our fans have been incredible this year. So we're really excited and looking forward to the game.
With 10 new players, do you lean on the veterans who were there last year who played? Do you lean on them a little bit?
Well, both. Some of the new guys have got good experience as well, so they have their own experiences to be able to share with the group. So I think it's a case of making sure that everyone's in the right state of mind, mentality, character, all play big roles in what you're going to do. So I think for us it's making sure that we're all on the same page and there's good understanding of what we're trying to achieve.
On the field, what's it going to take to advance?
Well, Richmond are a very organised team, very tough. I mean, Lee's got great experience. I think he's made the playoffs. It certainly feels like each of the last year for the last 10 years because he's been around. But no, I mean, he's a great guy, really, really good coach. And they've got some really good players, so it'll be a really tough test for us. I mean, he's certainly no mug. He's a very organised coach, and they've got players that have been in and around the USL playoffs over that period. There's a lot of guys that have been with him through that time. So again, it's approaching it in the right way and being very respectful of Richmond, and then hopefully going and getting a good performance against them. But I'm sure Richmond and ourselves are both looking forward to it, both trying to play the right way. So it should be a great game Sunday.
From when you were a player at Orlando and went through this for the first time, a playoff type of situation until now, what do you feel like you've learned about a win or go home sort of situation?
Not to be complacent. I think that was the biggest thing. I remember we won the league by record points at Orlando, then we played Wilmington, and then all of a sudden Wilmington come to town and I think we were 3-0 down in 20 minutes. So yeah, that was certainly a big bite in the ass I got that night. We managed to get back and score 3, but we ended up losing the game 4-3. So I think for us it's making sure there's absolutely no complacency and you treat Richmond with the respect that they deserve, because as I said previous, all the teams that make the playoffs are good teams.
You talked at length about the support. Did the playoff game last year feel different? I mean, just in terms of how into the game people were?
Yeah, I think it was fantastic. Even we joke because it was against Charleston in the first one at home, and then I think when we scored, I went charging down the line. It was really embarrassing, if I'm being honest. But I think it's certainly when you get to that type of environment, I think everyone is really passionate about it, and certainly the passion that the crowd showed in that game transmitted to the players, and that's exactly what we're looking for. That type of atmosphere where we fill the stadium and everyone's cheering the guys on.